So who of you know MMM? Okay, have you joined?
No.
You haven't joined? Okay, so who of you have heard of MMM that haven't joined? Okay, lots of you. You haven't joined. Okay, cool. So you're hearing about something before the masses really hear about it. This is really new in South Africa. It only started last year, February, and right now we have over 500,000 people in MMM. And I think it's actually grown to about almost 1 million people in like the space of a year. So you're hearing about something before the masses hear about it. This gives you an opportunity for you to be at the front of the bus rather than at the back of the bus or maybe under the bus. So can I ask you, can we make this interactive? Can we pretend that this is Puzza Thursday? Can we pretend that you're already on Puzza Thursday? So that's okay. Puzza Tuesday. So guys, can I ask you just to laugh at my silly jokes, and that way it's interactive, and we can all have some fun tonight. Is that okay? Cool. So we found a way that we can make 30% per month. Who would like to know more about that? Okay, cool. Do you know how much money you make in the bank if you leave your money in the bank for a year? Do you know what your interest is? If you're lucky, 6%. Between 3 and 6%. So we're going to give you a growth rate of 30% per month. Who's excited? Cool. So what is MMM? MMM is, do you know what a stokvel is? Okay, so a stokvel is we're all going to give money to Porsche this month. Call it 500 Rand. We're all going to give 500 Rand to Porsche this month. And then next month we're all going to give money to Mina. Okay? 500 Rand to Mina. And then next month we're all going to give 500 Rand to? I can't see it. Priya. And then Priya disappears with all the money. Does it sound familiar? Is that what happens in a stokvel? Have you experienced that? Okay, sometimes it does. And that's why, you know, when you do a stokvel, you've got to really like invite very close friends and family so that you don't get burnt. So we are like a giant stokvel, but a stokvel on steroids. Okay, we're the largest donations exchange network in the world. We've got over 200 million members worldwide in 118 countries, and we get rewarded for helping the community. With a stokvel, does your money grow? No, it just stays the same. It's just like a forced savings. Is that right? Okay, here your money's going to grow. And he listed that company in the stock exchange and became very, very successful. And the shares became very sought after because he said that the shares would double every 30 days. And they did. And he eventually ran out of shares, went to the government, said he wanted more shares. And the government wouldn't give him shares. Okay, he didn't understand why. He became very disgruntled with the government structures. And he started selling tickets, these paper tickets, like CompuTicket sells tickets. He said that these tickets would double in value every 14 days, and they did. So they became very, very popular as well. Eventually, the government didn't like what he was doing, and neither did the bank. So they got together and they eventually shut him down. Why? Because he became very powerful. Okay, it became too powerful for their likings. So they shut him down. They called it tax evasion. They sentenced him to jail. Went to jail for 4 years. While he was in jail, he was voted into parliament to be a state Duma, which is like a mayor of one of their towns. So they had to release him from jail while he was in prison. Sounds like a country that you're familiar with. Does anybody agree with that? That you can give money to whoever you want, it's fine to do that. Yes? Okay, and that's what we do. Okay, we just donate money. This is a peer-to-peer system, which means that we give money to each other in the community, okay? Money does not flow through MMM. MMM is just like Facebook. What does Facebook do? Facebook just connects people. It connects a person that wants to donate money, okay? This is what MMM does. It connects a person that wants to donate money to a person that wants money donated to them. Okay, it's just an online digital platform. Okay, MMM is not a business. Okay, there's no CEO, there are no employees. It's just an online digital platform that facilitates the movement of money. So how does it work? The opportunity is, 1, to donate money, which we call PH, or provide help. And then 2, obviously, to receive a donation, which we call get help, or GH. So when you join tonight, you're going to get your own website, and on this website you can obviously do one of 2 things, which is provide help or get help. So let's say that you had 10,000 Rand spare money that you wanted to donate to the community tomorrow, okay? You go to your website, you click on the provide help button, which is the green button. When you press that green button, you haven't paid anything, you haven't donated anything, it's just a promise to pay. that within X amount of days, MMM is going to match you with the person that needs that 10,000 Rand donation. When you hit the provide help button, okay, your 10,000 Rand is converted into our currency called Mavro, okay, and those Mavros grow at 30% per month, okay, which is amazing. So at the end of a 30-day period, you would have 13,000 Mavro. Does that make sense? You guys with me so far? Okay, cool. So after, at the moment, it's about 8 days, you get matched with somebody that you have to pay. Okay, you'll then pay them directly. MMM will tell you exactly who you need to pay. Comes up with their bank details, their first name, surname, you got phone number, so you know exactly who you pay. You pay that money directly into their bank account. After you've paid the money into their bank account, you'll upload the proof of payment into the system. Okay. Once the money has been received by the person that you want to pay, so Cindy has to pay Steph, Steph gets the money, the 10,000 Rand, Cindy uploads the proof of payment into the system. After Steph receives the funds in her account, she then validates that transaction. Okay, she says, great, I've received the money, thanks very much for the donation. Okay, then when that happens and the transaction's been validated, you can then GH, which means get help, to the amount of your initial donation plus the growth on the Mavro. Okay, in this circumstances, you donated 10,000 Rand. The growth on the Mavro after 30 days was 30%, so you can now GH to the value of 13,000 Rand. Okay, is that exciting? You know what this is, guys? Can I show you, can I tell you what you've just seen? You've just seen your own money printing machine. That's what I've just taught you. I've just taught you how to print money. Are you excited yet? Yeah. I should hope so. Great. Where does the 30% come from? This is a plate. And on the plate there are two circles. There's an inner circle and an outer circle. The inner circle consists of MMM members. Hundreds of thousands of these MMM members donating to each other. Okay? We pay that 30%. We're comfortable paying that 30%. Okay? But the MMM, the outside circle is real life. Okay? That's the general public, okay? But the people on the inside of the circle also belong to the outside of the circle because they've got jobs. And that's where the new money comes from, okay? So the people on the outside, the people on the inside work on the outside, they bring new money into the system. The new money pays for that 30%, okay? And we keep on putting into the system. So when you are PHing, somebody is GHing. So let's say you PH for 1,000 Rand, okay? The person that is getting that donation has GH'd. Their PH originally was 700 Rand, okay? That 700 Rand grew to 1,000 Rand. And you're paying that GH basically. Your PH is their GH, which is 1,000 Rand. So you would be paying that 30%. So we as members know that we're going to be paying this 30% and we're quite happy to pay it. Would you be, you can sit down. Thank you, Mrs. Stone. Okay, would you be happy to pay that? Okay, if somebody's paying it to you, are you okay with that? Yes? Okay. It's time for you to donate and you don't have the money, okay, you get kicked out of MMM. There's no coming back. It's linked to your bank account, your email address and your phone number. So you can't come back, unfortunately. This is a one-time deal, so take it seriously, okay? So, there are no guarantees. I have to say that, unfortunately, there are no guarantees, okay? You may lose your money, like any investment. Even when you put money in the bank, are you aware that when you sign a document, when you open a bank account, it says there you could lose your money? Are you aware of that? Okay, cool. So we have the same policy, so read the terms and conditions. We're all adults here, okay, so know what you're getting involved in. The terms and conditions clearly state, only use extra cash. So let's talk about the guarantees and can it fail? Well, anything can fail. I mean, let's talk about the bank that you bank with. I can't mention names, but you all know who you bank with, okay? So let's say there was negative publicity about the bank that you banked with. Okay, the CEO is fraudulent, he's corrupt, okay, and what do tomorrow? You rush to the bank along with all the other South Africans, go to that bank to withdraw your money. What will happen to that bank when you do that?
Shut down.
It will shut down. Are you aware that the bank doesn't even have your money? Do you know that? Are you aware that the money that you put in the bank, that the bank can lend it out more than 10 times? Every rand that you deposit, the bank can legally lend that rand out more than 10 times. So what have we actually done? We've created our own financial prison. We've created debt and poverty in this country by actually putting money in the bank, because we're allowing them to create more debt. Okay? So I mean, if they don't have your money and you run to the bank tomorrow to get all your money out and they don't have it, obviously they're going to close. The same thing with MMM. Okay? If this is a healthy system. This is the amount of money in 30 days going through the system. This is the amount in 30 days coming out of the system. Okay, this is a healthy MMM scenario. So when the system sees that there's more money coming out of the system than coming into the system goes into lockdown mode. That means that you can only take out your initial capital plus 10% growth. Okay, if you really like that scared and you think that it's going to fail or whatever, you can get out your capital plus 10%. It's more than what the banks give you. Okay, your Mavro stops growing at that point. Okay, so if you decided to stay with us, your Mavro stops growing. There's no growth on your Mavro. We then recruit more people, get more people in, make the system into a healthy system again. When the system sees that there's more money coming into the system than going out of the system, the pause mode is then lifted. Your Mavro starts to grow at 30% per month. Happy days, everybody makes money again. Does that make sense? It hasn't happened in 2 years. Okay, it hasn't needed to happen because we're in a very healthy state in MMM worldwide. It help, okay, on your first PH MMM, if you donate anything between $50 and under $500, you get a $20 bonus. Anything from $500 to under $3,000, you'll get a $50 bonus, and anything more than $3,000 that you donate, you'll get a $100 bonus. This is a gift from Circa and Broker to say thank you for helping and joining the movement to crush the current financial system. Okay, this is the only time that you'll see dollars in the system. Okay, the second way to earn money with MMM is your 30% growth on your Mavro. Okay, and the third way to earn is who brought a friend? Awesome. So you'll love this part. You join, then your friend joins. When your friend joins, you become the sponsor. Okay, your friend, if your friend puts in, let's say this is an example of 2,000 Rand, you would get 10% of their donation, which is 200 Mavro, and those Mavro also grow at 30% per month. Is that ridiculous? Hey? Cool. So let's say your friend invites a friend. You wouldn't earn anything, okay? Your friend would earn, but you wouldn't earn, unless you become a manager. So if you become a manager, there's no charge, it's free. You just go to manager school, which is between 5 and 10 days, online or offline. Do you guys all know how to upload a video to YouTube? Yes? Do you know how to make a Gmail account? Do you know how to open a Facebook account? Okay, then do the simple offline course, which is, how long is it? 5 days. 4 days. It's 4 days to do the offline course, and it's done on Skype after hours. Okay, for 4 days. It's amazing. And they will teach you then how to become a manager, how to run a big organization, how to help people, how to change people's lives. When you become a manager, you will then earn manager's bonuses. Number one, you'll earn off your team's team. Okay, so if you join, your friend, so you join, your friend joins, and then your friend invites a friend and they join. Okay, so that's the C person. You would then earn off the C person and everybody else in your team. This is manager bonuses. So when you become a manager, so let's say your recruit, your B person becomes a manager and they put in 1,000 people, you will earn 5% of their entire team. So that's a manager bonus. So that's a lot of money, okay? So the manager's bonuses go down to the 10th level. At that 10th level, you earn 0.01% up until the 10th level. From the 11th level to infinity, you will earn 0.01% on infinite levels deep. Thus, an unlimited earnings potential has been created. Now, for those of you that don't like recruiting people and your friends, no problem. You will still earn Mavro. Okay, so if you put money into the system, you will grow your money by 30%. No need to grow a team. For those of you that want to become really rich, anybody in the room like that? Yes. Okay, then become a manager, okay, and you will earn on your entire team's efforts. So what's amazing is that there's no joining fee and there's no monthly membership fee, which means that nobody really quits your business or quits your team. Everybody just joins and your team gets bigger and bigger and bigger. What does that mean to you? It means that your income gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It just doesn't stop, which is fabulous. So this is your website this is where you sign up. Over here is the Facebook group and the video testimonials. Any of you like to see some video testimonials of people making some cash?
Yes!
Cool, let's watch some.